Whether you have a senior dog with dental issues or you're raising a young puppy, these DIY wiggly jiggly dog treats are an absolute must make. So they are a beef bone broth gelatin treat. So with gelatin, you may think that the texture, you'd be right, it's reminiscent of a Jello, and the taste is super savory. The other thing, they take less than 5 minutes to whip up, so they're easy for us to make, and my dogs are going crazy. I think your dogs are gonna love them just as much. Let's get cooking. Start by lightly boiling half a cup of water. Now, since that's not a lot of liquid, it's gonna start bubbling pretty quickly. Then you're gonna transfer it into a mixing bowl and stir in 1 to 2 tablespoons of plain unflavored gelatin powder. So the more gelatin you add, the firmer your treats are going to be. Play around to see what your dog prefers. And your last ingredient in these treats is bone broth. No, you do not have to make your own from scratch. I am actually using a dehydrated bone broth from the Honest Kitchen. I'm using the beef version today, but they also have a turkey version if your dog prefers. And while this is not sponsored, I just genuinely really love the ingredients in this product. So I'm gonna read them to you. It's a dehydrated beef broth, a dehydrated beef, dehydrated pumpkin, dried parsley, and turmeric. That is the only thing that's in here. So there's no red flag preservatives or, crazy ingredients that we can't pronounce or we don't know what they are. This stuff is really wholesome, and I'm super picky with what I will give my dogs. So this stuff, I trust it a lot. To your mixing bowl, you're gonna add 1 tablespoon of this super nutritious bone broth. And believe it or not, these treats are almost done. This is literally they're the only ingredients that we're putting in these treats today. Spoon your mixture into dog-shaped silicone molds. I got mine right on Amazon. I'm gonna drop the link below. Then let these set in the fridge. It'll take about 1 to 2 hours. And once they're ready, they will easily release from their molds. Here is what our little wiggly jiggly treats look like after they are released from their mold. Now, I told you that you can either add 1 to 2 tablespoons of gelatin powder depending on how firm you want your treats. This one, for example, has just 1 tablespoon. You can see it really flops around, but it holds its shape. And this one over here has 2 tablespoons. It also wiggles, but it's just a little firmer. And so your dog may have a preference in texture, and so just play around and have some fun. There's really no right or wrong. Now, once they're ready, you can put them in an airtight container and you'll store them in the refrigerator. And then when your dog is doing something reward-worthy, go ahead, grab them out and toss one to your pooch and wait for that little tail wag. Can't wait to see you next time. Before you leave, if you think your dog is gonna love this recipe, give the video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I post dog treat recipes, DIY projects, product reviews, all things dog related. So I'll see you next time.